So it was my first week in Lagos then, and I needed to go somewhere. I was trying to do some paperwork and for my youth service. So I needed to go to places, I needed to go to some offices and hospital to do health clearance and all of that. So I did a lot of movements and I came in newly. I like immediately I got here. So I was trying to board a bus, and when I stopped the bus from Obalende, if you're in Lagos, you know Obalende, you know how it is. So okay now, I told them where I was going to. For this driver to stop, no, he didn't park well to stop. He was still moving. He only slowed down. You know now the way they do. So the conductor was like, "Enter, enter." I'm like, "Park now, park well. Let me enter." And he's like, "You know, no say you dey Lagos." You know, no say na Lagos you dey abi. I said, so because I'm in Lagos, I should start behaving like a crazy person. Well, I've heard stories. I've seen people talk about Lagos. In fact, back in the university, I've had friends from Lagos, some Yoruba people from Lagos, and even northern people that were living in Lagos then that were coming to school in Nasarawa from Lagos. So they were like, Lagos is a crazy place, so omo, I can't stay there. Oh. Even those that were living there, they're I beg, make I finish. I go find my square roots, this and that. I said, now wow, me. Hey, I can't stay in that crazy town. No. I mean, I know I've always wanted to serve far away, but not Lagos. Lagos. But fate brought me to Lagos. And I had to learn the hard way. So that was when it dawned on me that I am now in Lagos. See, Lagos will keep you up on your feet. Lagos will push you, it will stretch you. The stress is there, but it has a way of stretching someone that you just psychologically you will develop hard life in your in your mind. You'll be like hard life. If you don't see hard life, you'll be expecting it. You'll expect it, be like, okay. If the stress is even away, like if you are relaxed, it will be abnormal, kind of. Be like, if Lagos doesn't make you wise or smarter than you are, my darling, I don't know, but say what's in my mind. You will be extra smart, like you'll be at alert, everything, everywhere. Your eyes will be okay, hey, that kind of thing. So it's that dramatic. It's very dramatic. So I was like, I beg, oh, God forbid. Me, I want to serve in Port Harcourt. I want to serve in Akwa Ibom, like all those eastern states, Niger Delta, and all that. But Lagos, please count me out. But I didn't know that Lagos was actually waiting for me or calling me to serve. I was actually posted to Katsina, yes. So, but of course, I came to Lagos after I got married. So it was from here they posted me to Katsina and I had to relocate back to Lagos. I had to apply for redeployment and all of that. So that process wasn't funny. I still had to travel down to Katsina, of course, for camp before I came back and the drama continued. So things to look out for if you're planning to come to Lagos or relocate to Lagos or you are new here in Lagos. Should you start with the negative or positive or we should mix them? Well, things to look out for basically the mode of transportation may not be as exactly as it is in your own place where you're coming from, especially the jumping of buses, the several drops and all that. If you're going to, let's say, somewhere like Ikeja from the island, you would have to take about 2 to 3 drops or 2 drops max, except you're using a taxi or Uber, or except you're in a particular bus stop that has vehicles that go to Ikeja directly. But if not, you would have to keep jumping from one bus to the other. Secondly, house rents may not be as exactly as you be expecting or as it is in your own place. I have a friend who vowed that even if he's being paid half a million naira, he won't stay in Lagos. That houses are expensive, and he lives in Port Harcourt. I'm like, ah, I thought they said Port Harcourt houses in Port Harcourt are expensive. He said yes, they're expensive, but they are not as crazy or extremely expensive as the ones in Lagos. And he said, except he earns this particular amount of money before he'll be able to stay in Lagos. Well, I don't blame some people. It can be crazy, but it depends on the area where you are. If it's an urban area, the rent is high. If it's a rural area, the rent is low. But see, everywhere in this Lagos, the rent is renting. It still depends though on specific areas, and I believe it's common in every state in Nigeria. If it's a rural area, the rents of course will not be the same with the one of the urban area. So that's another thing. Then thirdly, here everybody is Yoruba. When I came newly, and if I'm trying to buy something, they speak Yoruba to me, I'll be like, hey God, I'm not Yoruba now. I could pick some words because I have Yoruba friends back home, and from my church, Baptist church, we have Yoruba session. So we have lots of Yoruba people, and it's not like the language was totally new to me or I don't even understand anything at all. But I'll be like, "Ah, this deep Yoruba you people are speaking. Me, I don't know. I cannot speak Yoruba. I'm not Yoruba." So everybody is Yoruba in Lagos. They'll look at you and speak Yoruba to you. And well, some people that are very good with languages, they tend to grab and learn and flow, go with the flow and everything. Well, sometimes I take my time to say, "Ugh, I don't understand this thing you're saying, but I can get the greeting, I can greet you and all that. Yes, I can pick some words and all, but this one you are speaking, to be honest, I don't understand and I can't speak." They'll be like, "Ah, you're not Yoruba. Shomo Yoruba ni eh?" Well, I don't know what I did with that. But then they say I look like a Yoruba person, and truly, I'm chubby like them and all. If I say I'm from the north, they'll be like, you're lying, you don't want to speak, you're denying your language. I say, "Hey, you people should calm down, no. Hey, you people should calm down. I beg. I am not Yoruba." So that's another thing. Then um you just have to be at alert. You have to be active. If you have to take public transportation, you have to be active. You have to be safe, though. You have to take caution. You have to be, yes, at alert. Because if you are saying, hey, I want to go to this place, as the bus is stopping, you are running to enter. And if you want to alight, as the bus is stopping, you're running to come down, So it's that crazy. It makes you be extra careful, extra smart. You're just at your feet. You're just at alert. Like, okay, I'm on the road. This, that. You're not relaxed like you are in any other place. You're not so relaxed. You're always okay. My eyes are up. My eyes are down. I'm searching. I'm looking to be sure that. But the good thing is that there are opportunities, of course, industries, companies, lots of job openings, not the huge government job. Yeah, well, if you're lucky, God helps you, fine. But there are lots of company jobs, say private jobs, because there are lots of companies running here. So I'd say job opportunities for youth and people who are trying to find their feet around life, people who are trying to lay their hands on one or two things before they get to stand on their feet. There are opportunities, yeah, for young people, especially lots of retail jobs, yes, because there are companies that produce stuff, and you find yourself in sales, lots of customer care, sales rep jobs, all those retail jobs, merchandisers, and lots of sales jobs like that. So it's one good thing and one advantage that I would say, okay, favors youth that plan to come here or just got here and are trying to lay their hands on one or two things. And I would say it's fun. It's a bustling city. There are lots of places to visit. There are lots of places to go to and learn, like fun places. Uh, Lagos like party. There is no weekend that there is no party. So it's bustling, you get to meet people, you get to go to places, you just have different view about some certain things and some certain places. You get to meet nice people. Of course, the Yoruba people are hospitable people, and you will get to love amala. If at this point, okay, this is for those that have stayed here for a while, if at this point you don't like, you still hate amala, if you've never liked it, and if at this point you still don't like it, brother, sister, please like it. Well, I've always liked amala from home, but when I got here, the likeness increased. Yes, so it's hyped here. Amala, abula, yes, and the food is one of the important meals here. So you just have to like amala. So that's like the major meal by the Yoruba people. There are other meals too, but this is more like the celebrity meal in the West. So, let me know your crazy experience in Lagos, if there's any, if you're here already, if you've been here for a while, if you are planning to come, whether for a visit or to stay for a while, or you are relocating. Let me know your fears. There's nothing too much to worry about. To be honest, I got tired at a point because it was crazy, man. Like, it's still crazy, but adapting to it gradually is not easy because I'm running a business here. I'm working and all of that. So one will get to a point that he or she would have no choice but to have to adapt, pending when one will leave this place, because me, I know that I will be in this Lagos forever. Well, by God's grace. So let me know your thoughts, and let me know your fears. Well, it's nothing you cannot handle. You can handle it, but you have to be 10 times more active. Yes. So I just said, let me share with you the drama of living in Lagos. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.